We all know them, the super compact battery compressors from Makita, whether from the 18 or 40 volt range. These devices are incredibly practical because they're so portable, compact, and therefore mobile. For those who need more power, such a device will quickly reach its limit. Not a problem, as in today's video, I have a brand new device from Makita on the table. I'm talking about a mobile and compact battery compressor with an air tank. Specifically, in front of us on the table, we have the new Makita AC001GZ. What we can expect from this new battery compressor, what it has to offer, and how it performs in the test, we'll thoroughly explore in today's video. That's why we're getting started right after the intro. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to never miss a video in the future. You can find the current prices for this device in the video description below. So let's get started. Whether it's the 12 volt device, the two 18 volt devices, or the 40 volt compressor from Makita, all four devices are undeniably powerful, but they have the drawback that this compact housing does not include an air tank. For those who need more power and a constant pressure, I have just the thing today. It's this new powerful 40 volt compressor from Makita with an air tank, the AC001GZ. We'll take a close look at what this compressor really has to offer and how it performs in the test in today's video. But before we dive into that, I should mention that I've already separately introduced and tested these four small compressors, the 12 volt, the two 18 volt, and the large 40 volt device. If you haven't seen these videos yet, be sure to check them out. I'll link them in the top right corner on the info card. So that covers these small compressors. Now let's take a look at the big 40 volt device in detail. We'll start with what's included in the package. From the product box, we have only the thick user manual for the battery compressor in multiple languages, and not to forget the actual device, the Makita AC001GZ. That's all there is in the package, which means you'll need to get the batteries and a charger separately for this 40 volt device. So that covers what's in the package. Now it's time to take a closer look at the new 40 volt compressor in detail. Starting with the exterior, I can confidently say that the AC001GZ battery compressor, as expected from Makita, gives off a very premium impression. Both the plastic housing on the back and the entire metal frame or tank on the front exude a high-quality feel, and the overall device appears extremely robust. On the bottom, as you can see, there are a total of 4 generously sized rubber feet that ensure both a secure, non-slip footing and reduce the compressor's vibrations. This ensures in practice that the compressor doesn't start bouncing around on the surface during operation, and secondly, it doesn't transmit additional vibrations to the surface, thus avoiding noise generation. On the other side, there's a large continuous metal cage that serves two purposes. Firstly, it offers protection in case the compressor tips backward. The technology at the rear is well shielded. Secondly, it provides a comfortable and secure grip for handling or transport in various positions. In the center of this cage, you'll find a small black rubber grip that enhances handling and significantly increases slip resistance. This makes it possible to transport the compressor comfortably. But we shouldn't forget about its weight. The compressor itself weighs 10.8 kilograms solo. With a small 40 volt, 2.5 ampere hour battery, it's 11.4 kilograms. And for those who want to maximize runtime, getting one of Makita's larger batteries will make the compressor even heavier. The battery itself is installed on the back. There's a large battery compartment for Makita's 40 volt batteries, and as we're accustomed to with their other devices, you simply slide the battery in and it clicks into place automatically and securely. For this, I used a 40 volt 2.5 amp hour battery in the practical test, which I'd fully charged before the test. I then installed the battery on the compressor and activated the device. And behold, with a 2.5 amp hour battery, the compressor lasts an impressive 20 minutes before it automatically deactivates. This means that, converted to a 4 amp hour battery, we get a runtime of around 30 minutes, and with a large 8 ampere hour battery, it's approximately 60 minutes. The compressor is not designed for continuous use, but rather for a 50% duty cycle. This means that during 1 hour of operation, the compressor should run continuously for a maximum of 30 minutes. At least that's how I understood it from the user manual. During my practical test, the device reached a temperature of only 55 degrees Celsius after 20 minutes, which I was able to measure inside the device with a thermal imaging camera. So that covers the battery runtime. Now let's take a closer look at the compressor from the front to see what else it has to offer. As you can see on the front, the Makita AC001GZ has a distinctive feature compared to the smaller compressors, namely the built-in large air tank. The tank has a total volume of a solid 7.6 liters, which is sufficient for smaller applications in practice. Positioned on the bottom is a small drain valve, and on the top there's a control panel along with connectors. As you can see, the control panel of the Makita AC001GZ is nicely organized and generously sized. On the left side, there's a red toggle switch to activate and deactivate the compressor. Then we have 2 separate gauges, one for tank pressure and one for output pressure, along with a large knob for pressure adjustment. Furthermore, on the bottom left, there's a safety valve, and to the right of it, there's a 1/4-inch thick quick-release air coupling for connecting pneumatic devices. The heart of the device is on the back. Here, the oil-free compressor is hidden. There's not much to see here, as the technology is concealed under this black cover. The only thing we can spot is the intake hose with the integrated air filter. What makes this device special is that it's an oil-free compressor, which is also very quiet. I measured the noise level in practice for you. The device is rated at 85 decibels, but in practice, I measured it at around 76 decibels at a distance of 1 meter. So the compressor is indeed relatively quiet. Furthermore, the compressor handles an air volume of 34 liters per minute in practice. I thoroughly verified this and found that the compressor takes a total of 1 minute and 35 seconds to fill the air tank from 0 to 100. The compressor automatically deactivates once it reaches a pressure of around 9.3 bar, and it reactivates when the pressure drops to around 7.2 bar. The current tank pressure and output pressure are displayed on the 2 separate gauges. I also checked the accuracy of the compressor in practice using a digital pressure gauge. This means I connected the pressure gauge to the compressor, then released the pressure to approximately 8 bar and compared both gauges. To my surprise, both the external and internal gauges displayed an accurate pressure of approximately 8 bar. This confirms the accuracy and precision of the compressor. In summary, the Makita AC001GZ is a compact and mobile battery compressor with an air tank, making it suitable for a wide range of applications. For example, it's great for inflating car tires, cleaning tools with compressed air, or using it with pneumatic tools like a nail gun. For those in need of a powerful and portable battery compressor with an air tank, the Makita AC001GZ is a pretty good choice. Now, as usual, I'd like to ask you, what are your thoughts on this 40-volt battery compressor from Makita? Please share your opinion in the comments below. I look forward to your feedback. And otherwise, I would say if you enjoyed the video, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to never miss a video in the future. You can find the current prices of this fantastic piece of equipment in the video description below. Thank you for your support, and until next time, take care. Goodbye.